Hey guys, check this out. Retro Glow wireless translucent boombox with a 10-hour battery. Let's see what this thing looks like. It has a cassette player, AM/FM radio. Here's the specs right there. That glare off here. Anyway, yeah, I was at SAMS Club yesterday at Norman, Oklahoma. I was actually picking up a pallet of bottled water for the shop, and thought, well, I'm gonna go in and check things out. You know, I don't go in there very often. I thought, well, what the heck? I'm gonna try this out. You know, it may not even sound very good. I don't know. I don't know what the speakers are gonna sound like, but I couldn't test it out. I had one on display, but I thought, well, for $99, I'll take this sucker back to my camper and see what we got. All right, well, here it is unboxed. It's the Retro Glow Ion Bluetooth AM/FM radio cassette recorder boombox. Oh my gosh, this is really cool. It has a built-in battery, and you plug this cord in and have it turned off. It's charging that battery. It's going to charge the battery even if you have the machine turned on. But you get the faster charge, of course, if you're not running it as it's charging. So once it's fully charged, it says on the box that you have a 10-hour window there to listen to music without having any power or any other batteries. Now, you can have the old school batteries go in this little compartment right here. If you wanted to go old school with it, put your 6D batteries, alkaline batteries in that sucker, and take it on the road until your heart's content. And those batteries, I don't know how long those 6D batteries will last, but there you have it. There's the on and off button right here. Oh, what else we got here? Goodness gracious, that's the AM/FM tuner needle. That's where you tune it at, right here on this side here. You set needle. I said noodle. Set needle turns. And up here on top, we have AM/FM selector. Right here we have a bass boost, stereo, mono selector, and here would be the main functions. You got your Bluetooth, USB, SD, which is over here on the side, remember? So if you're using something over here, that's where you flip it at. The radio, auxiliary, which again would be on this side, where underneath the headphone jack, and then you have your tape, okay, for your cassette tape player slash recorder. And here we have treble bass adjustments, which is kind of neat on a little thing like this, and then your volume control knob. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on radio. Let's see if I don't get in trouble for this, but we're gonna play something here. I'm gonna turn it on first in the back. Like the volume down, I'm gonna turn the volume up. We have static. I'm in the FM position, so I can adjust.
9 degrees and clear tonight, overnight low of 39. Tomorrow, sunny high of 57, 66 on Saturday, and 70 on Sunday. Liking the sound of that.
Okay, I'm not going to play too much because I don't want to get a little naughty slap on the hand from my YouTube buddies and friends. I'm going to leave the volume down so it's the radio's still operating. You heard it. That was a DJ giving the weather where I'm at. And right now there's no lights. So I want to look at the lights. There's a light button back here on this side. And there we go. That's pretty cool. Now, if you push the light button, it has different modes for lights. So this is the first mode. That, looks like all of them's lit, and it's got it kind of circling around and different. That's the pattern, the first pattern, I guess you'd say, for the LED lights. Here's the second one. See what it does. Kind of looks like it kind of glows in and out and doesn't spin fast, but it changes. See, the pattern, the light pattern changes. It goes around. Okay, that's kind of cool, and that's a relaxing one that I like. And then here's one that spins. Oh, look at there, changes colors. It's pretty wild. And this one here, a little faster. And I think that's the modes. Nope. Is that the modes? That's going phasing in and out, solid colors. Okay, and that turns it off. I did buy an Ernest Tubb Golden Hits cassette tape because I wanted to demonstrate on this one. And again, we'll see if the higher ups get mad at me for this. I'm going to play a little bit of this. This is a real popular one, Walking the Floor Over You. So let me rewind this. We'll eject, which is right there. This particular one, the cassettes go upside down. You wouldn't be able to put it in this way. It doesn't. First of all, it's real tight. But then the rollers and the head of everything's all up here anyway. So you would know not to do that, hopefully. Put that in there. I'm going to rewind this. See if I can zoom in on that. You can see it spinning, hopefully. It's rewinding. See if we hear Ernest Tubb sing, I'm Walking the Floor Over You. And we're still waiting. There we go. I'm walking the floor over you. Heck yeah. Yeehaw! Ernest Tubb. Now, I did buy a blank cassette to try out. And what I want to do is put this blank cassette in. I'm going to rewind it to the beginning and record myself speaking. Okay, what we got going on here? There we go. I want to record myself speaking. I've noticed that when you don't have anything going, the lights go off when there's nothing going at all. Let's see if they'll catch. Okay, there we go. Okay, so it is recording right now. I'm not seeing these needles move at all. So I don't know. Like I said, maybe that's not, it says level left and level right. Maybe that's just for if you're playing music. I know on one of my uncle's stereo that his needles move when he's recording and talking or whatever, playing music. So, and I don't see any level, like a record level anywhere. There's not an adjustment for that. So anyway, let's check this out. Hey guys, this is the Bearded Italian, and we're trying out this Ion Retro Glow Boombox cassette recorder and see how it sounds. All right, so I think I recorded myself. Let's rewind a little bit. And we'll push play and see if that did actually record my voice. Hey guys, this is the Bearded Italian, and we're trying out this Ion Retro Glow Boombox cassette recorder. See how it sounds. What I did when I was a kid, most people I guess did, they would get these blank cassettes that have these labels, and you'd record what you wanted to record. I recorded albums. I recorded stuff off the radio or whatever, and I'd write on there this is what it was. And then these little tabs right up here, see there and there, I would tear those tabs out so we couldn't record over that. It was very useful to do that if it was something that you recorded, like say recorded, like I have some of my trumpet recitals from college recorded, and they're still on cassette tapes. It's kind of scary. I need to get them converted to digital. But but now this now if you buy a straight out cassette like this, that's not a blank that's been recorded on, that's an original, you'll notice here those little tabs are missing. They don't put those tabs in there. Now you can re-record over that if you put we used to put a masking tape or whatever over that, and by gosh, you could definitely record over that tape. If you was hard up for a tape, you'd get one of your crummy originals, like, oh, I need a blank tape, and you just make yourself a blank tape. We did that sometimes. All right, so there you go, guys. You have it. Turn the volume down. Turn the radio on. So the radio's on. I just had the volume down just for the lights. Retro Glow Boombox. Wow, it is pretty cool. The recording didn't come out really fantastic sounding. It had some noise with it. I don't know if that's just because the tape was old or whatever, but I will be finding out. I'm going to buy some brand new blank cassettes off of Amazon and try it out just for grins and giggles. So anyway, hope you like this. I just think it's pretty cool. I think this right here is just kind of cool, just looking at these lights. So that's how crazy I am. Hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, and then I'll catch you guys on the next one.